Greetings from where. So this is in the series of I'm interviewing people I hold near and dear who are creative, because everyone who surrounds me is creative. I'm just gonna interview Lily-Kate Maloney. So she's a filmmaker, she's a writer, she's a creative. She's nearly finished her master's degree in film and TV production. Not everyone is gonna grow up and think, oh, I'm gonna be a director. I'm gonna be behind the scenes. In your family, I noticed that there's lots of photos. There's always been a camera around you, like a Kardashian. But I noticed that you've got like photo albums, there's really high quality pictures of like when you were younger. How has that had an impact on your love of like storytelling behind the camera?
I love that question. Thank you for asking. So like from a really young age, as you did say, there was always a camera around me. My mum loved photography. Like she used to make photo albums of everything we did. There was always a camera in front of me. So I think I kind of just got used to being around them and using them and just taking pictures from a young age. I didn't necessarily, was a kid and was like, I'm going to be a director. Not even really did I think I was going to do film. It was mostly that like there was a lot of the time when I was younger when my nan was Meadows, and she'd show me the classics. So like Bugsy Malone, that was the first thing I was like.
And what would you consider a classic? Like something that's been around for years?
So do you know what? Like maybe not a classic, but more like musical classics.
No, it doesn't matter. What is a classic? What do you consider a classic?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Okay,
like so what I was watching with my nan was like Mamma Mia, Hairspray.
Like cultural classics.
Yeah, like Dirty Dancing, like you know, a lot of musicals, and Bugsy Malone was a standing point in my brain because I remember being like, oh, I love Bugsy Malone, still do. But like I was like, I grew up like obviously watching cinema. My dad's a big love cinema. I used to stay up. I didn't have a bedtime when I was younger. Did you have a bedtime?
I did, but everyone used to order kebabs when I went to bed. So I used to sleep down and be on the stairs sniffing the air like. Why did I just? Anyway, bedtime.
So I didn't have a bedtime, and I never had a bedtime when I was a kid. I think it's because my dad preferred to spend the time with me than my mum. So me and my dad would just stay up watching stuff. I vividly remember watching like Scrubs with him a lot. I watched Back to the Future with him. I watched like my dad when I was younger. Isn't this crazy, right? When I was a kid, up until a few years ago, my dad had this like stand. It was like a glass cabinet, and in it was like not statues, but you know, like little statues, figurines, of a director with a camera, and it'd say like director, then one like shouting through the thing, and it'd say director on, and there was like film
stuff.
Didn't
you used to go on like trips like did you used to, when you were younger, to like the studios and stuff?
We go to Florida, obviously. I grew up on Disney. I'm a Disney adult. Hate to admit it. But
she doesn't hate to admit it. She's loud and proud.
So like we grew up like it was just always in my life. Film was always in my life, you know. Disney films. I remember like I went to cinema quite young, and then I always went to cinema. I remember I used to go to Edgeley and Cine World. It's amazing. And like it was just always in my life. It was always incorporated, but it wasn't necessarily a thing where I was like, I want to do this. But it was a thing where I was like, I love watching it. I love being thingy. I think I was always creative. Like I think for me more so, I was more of a storyteller when I was a kid. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, like I'd write a lot. I've always been a writer.
Did you write
in any
fiction?
Form. Yeah, I wrote fiction. I used to write songs. I wrote poems. Yeah. You know, since I was a kid, I've been a very, very overly like aware human being. Like, you know what I mean? Like thought daughter, like esque, like. Been very, very conscious of everyone's emotions, always, of how people feel about certain things. And I used to just write, and then obviously had teddies, you know, dolls. I used to make stories, because back in our day, we didn't have iPads, you know. We couldn't afford any of that shit and stuff. So I think like we did all that. I was just always like making stories, and I was always like,
just it was like an outlet.
It was like an outlet for sure. It was like I've always, since I was a kid, and I'm still the exact same now, loved escapism, films, music, writing stories, teddies, you know what I mean? Like always like just escaped in a good way. And obviously my mum is very, very, very creative, like really good at art, really good at photography. So I think that obviously I've got like that creativity built in through like DNA. So yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I rambled on then.
That's what the whole thing is about. Don't be apologising.
Okay. That's my last apology.
Stop apologising.
Yeah.
Full stop. How did that translate into you getting into film? Did you do A-levels in film?
Yeah, so basically
did you do it at GCSE level or no?
No, we didn't have it at GCSE level in my school. But basically I did English lit, I loved English lit, I loved my English lit teacher, Miss Hughes. Shout out. She was like my saviour in school, I loved her so much. And I think I quite liked English. To be honest, when I was in school, I was just like not all there, like, you know what I mean? So I didn't really like think about my future or anything like that. It was just like taking it day by day. But like I loved like again like English lit. I loved English lit. Loved the poetry side to it. Loved Inspector Calls.
I loved Inspector Calls.
I loved Inspector Calls. Inspector Calls was like when you turn that page and she was dead and she killed us at wow.
I love the like socialist lens as well.
Yeah, like, oh my, I think I could write an essay about it now.
I can't remember it, but
if I reread it, there was so much to say.
I think my essay was on like Eric, and he was like,
I think mine was on. I think mine was on Mr. Burling, you know.
I think Eric was
maybe mine was on Eva.
I think Eric was the son that took advantage of the
I remember that.
I was calling him a rapist, I think, and I was like,
fuck it. Yeah, and I remember like I was always good at English lit because I overthought everything. That like I was just good at that, and then that kind of like expanded into my life. And I kind of took film studies like off the bat of like my English teacher to teach us that. Which is so random.
People always think film's gonna be like completely different, don't they?
Yeah.
But when I only did a year of it, like, but I thought film would be like practical. It's much more in film studies.
Film studies is
you've got to know. It's a bit like literature, but film. You've got to know all the technical sides.
I loved film
all the terminology, and then you're also you do have literary theories in film.
100%.
It's very essay based.
It's very essay based, especially so. I did it for A level again. It's so weird now that when I think about it. Imagine I hadn't got that. Anyway, not twice. Anyway, everything happens for a reason. But yeah, I did film studies. We did loads of films in film studies, and I loved it.
What films do you remember?
La La Land, changed my life. La La Land changed my life. La La Land, we did City of God, which is a Brazilian film.
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
I've not seen it, but
it's really good. This is England, another fucking
we
brilliant.
This is England.
Brilliant.
Shaun of the Dead.
We did. I'm old, so like bear with. We did this one. I think it was called Time Code, but I could be making that up. And it was like a split four. We did Pulp Fiction.
We were gonna do Pulp Fiction, but I didn't.
Oops. We did this really. So there was like a European. Like we did European film as well, and there was this film, and it was about it was horribly graphic, but it was about, I think it was Turkish, and it was, I can't remember the name of it, but it was basically like about this girl getting like these sisters getting raped by their uncle, and like their escape from it.
So mad.
It was graphic, but it was really good. It's crime animals. And then so anyway, basically took it in year 12, and I vividly remember where I was. It was weird. So I was in the LRC, we called it, but it was the library in A level, and I rang my dad. I was writing an essay for This Is England, and I rang my dad. It was after school, and I rang my dad, and I was like, Dad, I'm gonna do film. And he was like, what? And I was like, I'm gonna do film. And he was like, okay. I was like, okay. And then I remember putting the phone down and like, this is so weird because I'm so fucking dramatic, but like I literally sat there and was like, this is my life now. And since then that has been my life.
A single tweet.
Like literally this, like it was just like, it was the why, like I've never been like it was like a switch in my whole life, and I'm like, yeah. And don't get me wrong, at that point I was doing film studies, I hadn't made a film. I started writing scripts then.
That's how it
Not
starts.
good scripts, but I started writing scripts, and then I went to Manchester Met for a year.
Was that a foundation year or no?
Foundation year, hated it.
Why did you do foundation year? Did you do your A-levels?
I did my levels, but it was COVID times for me, so it was like predicted grades type of thing. We did do the essays, but it was like an overall predicted grade, and like
because it was like attendance or
it was not there.
That's fine.
Was low-key, like 2021 was graphic. Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, it was like I did the foundation year for it, and the reason I chose Manchester Met is because of like has ITV and stuff like that there. Now I commuted.
Right. Anyway, kind of.
It was just the way I had read it. I was wild. I just like, I feel like I left school.
You finished the year, didn't you?
I did finish the year. I did do it. And I met a good friend there actually. And stuff like that. So it was really good. I feel like that was like such a shift in my life because I was going alone. And obviously travelling back to and from. The train was actually really therapeutic. I loved it. But anyway, yeah. Royal Car, big up. Sorry, sponsor me.
Sponsor me.
Sponsor me, Trainline. And then, yeah, so basically I went there for a year. My head just wasn't in the game. I just left school. I was kind of like just had a full-time job as well. So I was like loving the money. So I was like working. And then I was like, I don't want to go to Manchester, and my dad was like, this is the biggest mistake you'll ever make, because like all like ITV and all that of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, like Jamie had told me about LMA, and I was like, all right, okay, I'm gonna go to LMA. So rang up. I literally did it in like the end of August, and then was starting.
Clearing.
Yeah, and then it starts in September. Blah 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 blah. Obviously went to there, changed my life.
Best decision I've
ever made. And my dad actually said to me last year in my third year, he said, yeah, alright, maybe you're right. He's scouts, I don't know why I did it in that accent. He's the scoutest man ever, but yeah, he was like, yeah, maybe you were, you know, because he's so stubborn, but like, yeah, it's the greatest thing I ever did, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so when you were during your undergraduate, you started making did you make films before that? You had ideas before
I wrote before that. I wrote a lot of films before that, but I didn't.
When did you start getting familiar with like a film camera?
Like in uni, yeah.
In uni.
Which is crazy because like people start so much earlier than that, but I think it's just the way life is.
Well, to be honest, with film, there's a bit of a accessibility thing. Like you've got to have equipment.
You gotta have money.
You've got to have a crew. You've got to have money.
You gotta have money.
Speaking of today, how much have you spent on making your master's film?
So my dad has sponsored me through his like company. That's not me being spoiled. That's like my dad believes in my dreams.
Oh.
But like you know, that's like a sponsorship. So my dad has sponsored like £500.
Yeah, you don't have to say like, but
yeah. So overall, this film so far has cost $750, 800.
Yeah. Well, that's how.
It's a lot of money. And that is like, none of that is on equipment except for the film stock.
Because have you just rented the equipment?
Yeah, I could just get it from uni. So like, none of that is.
Lamau.
Which is not good.
But yeah, it's expensive because it's like you've got to find the location, you've got to get permission.
God, it's so expensive, and
even
in this Airbnb. Thank you Airbnb.
Thank you Airbnb. We're getting all your stuff there.
Yeah.
You've got to like.
You'll never see this background.
You've got to get people to work with you and people to actually.
For sure.
Like agree with you, and it's not really something you can do on your own. Speaking of, what films have you done where like that's kind of gone wrong?
Every film I've ever done.
No.
No, that's not me
come
being
on.
dramatic. No, listen to me, right? Every film in some sense will go wrong.
Oh yeah, okay.
Everything.
Okay, yeah.
But like, right, okay, like let me rephrase that. Yeah, like,
I know, I'm not having
as a
you hating on
filmmaker,
yourself.
like if you are a filmmaker watching this, like I speak about this with like Aaron and Adam and Paddy and Joel and so like we all often talk about that, like, because you're watching it so much, especially in the edit stage, because you've wrote it and it's like loads of months process. By the end of it, you fucking hate that film.
Because you've been stuck.
I hate
I
it.
get what you mean.
You hate it.
Because
You fucking hate
with
it.
like writing projects, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You hate it.
But
I know, don't get me wrong, loads of things, like many things have gone wrong. I did so many shit fucking films, like no.
well,
shit
have you
films.
learned lessons from
I've
them?
learned so many lessons
Exactly.
from them, but Lingering, for instance, I don't like it anymore.
Well, I'm not really having you hating on
I'm
it.
not hating on it. No, I am.
Okay,
No,
Okay,
the
so-
thing is with Lingering, if I did it now, it'd be so much better. So maybe I should redo it.
okay, so tell us what went wrong.
I just feel like I was just like, listen, the concept was it was great, and
Yeah,
like
the
obviously it
writing.
was very heartfelt at that time.
It
It was
was
very,
I think that everyone just stopped.
yeah. I think the dialogue, this narrative wise, it was nice.
The shot of the stars were good.
It was nice. It was very personal for
Yeah.
me at the time, and it was just like I'd wrote that in such like a dark, quote unquote dark place. So I think like actually seeing it is like the emotions obviously it's just like, oh my god, I've turned something so dark into like something
Positive.
creative and positive,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
what art is for.
Amen.
And I just think a lot of it could be changed, like it could be better lit, like audio could have been so much better.
But it is a short film. That's what people
It's
do.
a short film and
People
it's
make
done,
short
and
films
I'm
and
happy.
they turn them into feature
Yeah.
films.
Yeah.
It's a first draft.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's just like, yeah, no, yeah, it's
Yeah.
alright. It's alright. Wouldn't suck a dick for it. You know? I wouldn't.
I would.
I probably would.
Okay, so speaking of filmmaking, what part of the film process do you like the most?
My favourite fucking question. So I am not a technical person at all. Like,
Valid.
camera, love the guys that do camera, but like I just not my forte. Like my brain doesn't, as everyone knows, not very patient, so like my brain doesn't work with like me having to do all these little things. I could do it. You know what I mean? I can do it if I have to do it. Like I'm aware of how a camera works. I'm aware of like ISO, shutter speed, you know, like exposure. Like I'm aware of all these like different things, like, you know, look. I'm aware of all these things. But
As you have to
I
to
just
complete the degree.
yeah, 100%. And I just wouldn't choose to do it. Anything technical, editing, audio, camera, cinematography, film.
Yeah.
But I am a huge writer, especially more so as of late. The idea generation part is my favourite part. Sitting in a room with like different people and being like, this is my idea, like, and just bouncing off. No,
Anyway.
like bounce ideas off each other,
Yeah.
like that. Directing, I love directing. Directing's just like, it's just me. I'm a bossy bitch, you know what I mean? I was always meant to be a director. And when I'm directing and writing, I am most myself than ever.
Definitely.
And I think definitely more so like, not more so writing than directing, but more so in the process. More so in the writing process, like I am most like myself. I'm being a bit vulnerable. There's a bit of me. There's a bit of every writer in anything they write. So I think, I'm being vulnerable and most myself, and it's kind of like dealing with them. I mean, it depends what you make, I guess, but like I think some of the things you make is like things you hide from. You know.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And I do produce, but I prefer to produce for other people than myself.
Yeah, I see,
like producing.
I see that you've got your strength in writing, and also like
Thank you.
how
Yeah,
the
what's the difference between producing and directing?
Producing is like all the pre-production, so the budget. They control the budget. They control like casting. obviously they'll get castings up, but it'll
Pulling
go
all
through the
the different
producers.
areas.
They do all the money.
Yeah.
They do like, so like if I was to produce someone, like I've been asked to produce someone's film before, and it's basically sorting out all like the call sheets, the shooting schedules. It's all like the nitty gritty fancy stuff,
Things
but I do
that,
actually
like,
enjoy it.
Need to get done.
Yeah.
Otherwise the film's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Schedule.
What
do you have guys come out?
Yeah, you know, making people on time.
Yeah.
I like producing.
Organising. Does the producer organise the job roles or no?
Yeah,
And
I
they
mean,
go
you
for
sit
that
down
role.
with the director and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like, yeah,
You said that you like collaborate with people.
I do. Yeah.
Do you enjoy the writing process on your own more or
It's a great question.
with people?
I've said that about every question.
That's a
Every
great
question you've ever asked. Great
Just
question.
go away.
That's a great one. So, for me, before I wrote The Lovers, very individual. Done a few drafts by myself. Not read it to anyone. Been like, this is shite. This is shite. This is shite. But since doing The Lovers, I've really shout out to Tony Lindsay, my favourite human being. He's my screenwriting teacher, but also like just my tutor in general. But I wanted his input because like he showed me some of his scripts, and you know, he was like very open. He's got an agent and everything for screenwriting.
Yeah.
He's very open of like, what do you think about this? Like, because this is the thing about dialogue, you'll never ever, no matter what you write, be able to write a conversation.
Yeah.
Like it's like it just doesn't, like, it's never natural, because like obviously it feels natural when you're watching it, but like, and when you're writing it, it's never natural, you know what I mean? Nothing you ever see on screen that's fictional is ever natural, because it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like, you're writing it, you know what I mean? These are words people are following, it's a script. But having it say out loud and be like, so I sat with him and Paddy, my friend, is like an unbelievable writer for The Lovers, and I was like, listen, like, they're kind of there when I come up with the concept of the art piece, and you know, we got loads. Well, I'm doing a Q&A for that, for the whole process of my film. But it's kind of like we sat together, and I was like, let me go away. I went away, did a draft, came back, read it, did the table reads, and I was like, no, we were like, no, that, and then I ended the 27 drafts of this.
Well, you needed other people's.
But I needed people's input.
Brilliant.
Even my other tutor, Carl, Sean, like, I went to everyone on course, because I was like, give me fucking feedback. Like, I was like, please, I want this to be the best it can be. I want people, and don't get me wrong, some people said stuff and I was like, no, you know what I mean, I don't really agree with that. And that's fine, like, I don't need to like take on everyone's like feedback. But like Aaron as well, me and Aaron, I went over his a lot, he went over mine a lot, you know what I mean? Collaboration is so important, and in the writing process, I think I'd always want to do that again.
Do you feel like that's a big skill that you learn through like film school? Like
collaborating, you mean?
Yeah, because you obviously have to work in groups with the people.
Yeah, you do.
And you also have to work cross
courses,
And what would you say like the value is in having like tutors that are like in the industry? Because said before, like, your tutor gets like shows his scripts as well. Would you say like they treat you as like peers in the industry as well as mentors?
100%. My tutor Carl is like best mates with Bill now. He goes for pints with Paul McCartney. Like, he's like he's doing the new. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say it.
You can cut it out.
No, it's fine. He's doing a new. I'm just gonna say he's doing a new ITV series.
Yeah.
With a very famous band from Liverpool.
Okay.
So, you know, he's like very, very, very educated, very talented. Him and my other tutor, the screenwriter, Tony, they're doing a film and other things like that. So, having Sean and Matt, I went on to Sean's film. I did their day. You let me direct the scene. You know what I mean? Like, my tutors and Matt is like, oh, I can have his brain. You know what I mean? He's amazing. But like, having people that are so aware, so like educational, willing to help, and like Tony is the prime example, more so than any, just because of this year. But like, same with Sean and Matt, like, get me onto the film. But Tony is literally like, he's doing a film, and it's like, there's a budget and all this, like he's doing it with the production company in February, and he was like, you're on it. You know what I mean? Like, and he sees us as like the same level, and he really sees us as the future. He's a bit older, Tony, and he's like, he's just the best. I love him so much. But like, he's like, you guys the future, like, you're filmmakers, I see great things, you know what I mean? And just having that
People
support,
that
not even just from Tony, from literally, I am so lucky, because every single one, not all of them, but every single one of my tutors that I've had in the last 2 years, Dan Draper as well, unbelievable, like, have been nothing but absolutely fundamental to me.
And I think, you know,
think about leaving them and it makes me sad.
But you're always going to be in contact with them.
Always,
whether you like it or not.
Got them on Instagram. They like my story.
You know, when I was doing film studies, I was like, I'm going to do a Korean film or whatever. And I used to like look online on the YouTube videos and people go, you don't need to go to film school to learn it. But that would require you being able to know how to get into the industry, wouldn't it? Getting on unpaid jobs and stuff like that. What would you say to someone who's considering film who doesn't have any connections?
I think it depends on your background, because for me, like, don't get me wrong, I understand why people say you don't need to go to film school, but for me it changed my life. Like, I had no connections, I had no like awareness of like camera, technical, writing, I wouldn't be where I am as a human being.
To get equipment.
100%, I wouldn't be where I am as a human being if I didn't go to the film school. I'm gonna call it film school because it's not better. Film school. And I think as well with film school, I think it kind of, it's a community. Well, it was for me. I mean, it depends like what the people like on your course, I think, but like for me it was a community, and like I've made some of my best friends now. I wouldn't be friends with them unless we went to film school. Like Aaron, Had, Joel, Adam, Sol, who I'm doing my masters with. If you stuck us in a room without the film involved, I don't know what we'd like. You know what I mean? Very, very different people. But like, oh my god, we have our own language. But like, and that is nothing against all. Like, we've all like talked about that. It's like we wouldn't like. We just wouldn't be in the same situations, we wouldn't be in the same things, but there's this like overpowering love for this creativity and like bond, and this bond that's been formed that is just like the most special thing to me now. And also it's like, I fucking love them, like I actually love all of them, but like I think like there's like I've made a community, there's a community there, and also with my film school, like the connections they had externally, I've worked for Paramount, you know what I mean, like Oxygen Films, LMF, like Hurricane Films. I've worked for all these big-ish production companies, especially Paramount.
Production companies,
and I would not have been able to do that if I didn't go there.
And that's on your CV?
It is absolutely, and I did the teaching thing there, in me. It's absolutely changed my life in many ways, not just in film, in many ways.
Speak more about teaching. What
I'm a teacher, I'm a qualified teacher. Maybe I shouldn't say bounce on it.
Don't say bounce on it, so no.
I'm a qualified teacher, I promise.
Yeah,
I'm a qualified teacher.
And what? So far, what have you done in teaching, like script writing? What?
So I have been on like a course for like 8 weeks. It was part of like the university program. I think that like created that. It was like genuinely just like if you want to do it type of thing. And so I was working like over like 2 months with a BTEC class. So it was like 16, 17-year-olds. And we were doing theory, so they were doing a documentary for their end of year. It's like the start, when I first went in, it was like going over different types of documentary, poetic, archival, like just different ones. You know, talking about them, seeing what, they had to make a documentary basically, based in Liverpool. Anyway, so I went in and they were kind of like learning about documentary. I went in and I had the best time. They were all unbelievable. Every single one of them was amazing. Like, such talented people, like so talented, and they like grew me as a filmmaker even more, because I was like, wow, I'm so fucking happy. There's younger people who are fucking loving this. this
And have
amazing thing.
passions and
And don't get wrong, not all of them
ideas.
love it, and that's fine. But like having this passion and ideas and this like, just like, and I think it was just nice as well to like teach people, and like it was also quite nice for them to ask me questions about like, you know, where I'm up to, like, you know, as like a
Yeah.
peer, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Like as a peer
Whatever you
to
say.
them. And like one of them, like a lot of them have asked for me to teach with them next year, so we'll see.
There you have it.
So I
Gallery
hope so.
schools. I want to talk about one of your films because I just have like a good memory of it. Nella, mente.
I hate that film.
So basically
I did it on my birthday dinner.
this film was about, when did you film it? Like 2 years ago? 2 years ago.
Was that one like your grandma's?
Yeah, exactly. It was filmed in
3 years
your
ago. Wait.
your great
Was
no,
it
it's
you
your-
filmed that you did?
No.
no, it won't be the first. So it was filmed in your great granddad's. Yeah. It was like an empty house.
Yeah.
It had all your grandparents' like belongings in.
Yeah, my
Very,
my
like-
granddad had passed like
A couple of months. Not even that long.
not that long. 3 months before.
We filmed in like we
Perfect
passed in the
vacation.
January and we filmed.
I wanted to just keep the house as like a
Yeah,
location house.
it was honestly gorgeous.
But
Everything.
Natalie decided to move in. Sorry.
Nothing else we did.
Sorry, Nat.
So we
Yeah, we were there.
I was there.
Oh, your first set. Was it
But-
your first set?
With you, yeah. So it was like before even getting into the script, it was just an emotional time. It was nice. You basically had your Holly was involved.
It
everyone-
was shite.
No, it wasn't. Stop
It
saying
was.
that. So anyway, the story is about a couple who have lost their child, their daughter, and they it's kind of like ruined the relationship.
I'm
Low-key-
a happy person. I don't know why I make all these
You
devastating
just
films.
a fourth daughter.
Right.
They kind of hate each other.
Yeah.
But it's because of grief.
Yeah.
And
I need to do that again, I think.
well,
much better.
Yeah.
Asian concept?
It was a good concept, but like it was shite.
Speak about what went wrong though, because it was
So much.
I was the audio.
So I'll tell you right now, if
Oh.
I'm being like too like, are we gonna go personal now?
Both, whatever.
Okay. So like at the time, I don't want to say it, but I was in a horrific relationship.
Yeah.
Horrific's a bit drastic. But
No,
I was
it's absolutely
yeah, I
not.
was in a horrific relationship, and I feel like I'm not blaming any
No, just
part,
saying
but
what
I
you're
think like at the time of 2024, I was in a horrific state. I was in a horrific situation. Mental health wasn't great, and I did not go into uni. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
Second year
I
bug, I did not go into uni. I was like,
You wanted to
I
quit,
worked
didn't
in TGI. Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to quit. I remember crying my eyes out to Finn and being like, I'm not supposed to do this. Mad. But worked in TGI's, you know, my life kind of revolves around that place.
Yeah.
And I think,
Why is it that? Why is it that?
oh, I don't know, it makes me sad. But anyway, I think I kind of,
real.
that kind of where it stemmed from. Like I did Nella mente by myself. I
Yeah,
had
you
no
did.
crew. No crew.
You just had your mates.
What the how? That's not even possible.
Me on the boom.
Like, you on the boom. But like, I genuinely, like, that is not possible to
Yeah.
do in the industry. Like, maybe it is, but like, it's
Maybe
not.
it is, but
To get
do you
what
think
I,
that's where it went wrong?
absolutely, and I think I rushed it. I think I was just like, let's just do this.
Because we did get it done in like one day, didn't we?
Yeah, but we shouldn't. This is what I mean. If I did it now, it'd be like a 5-day shoot. It'd
Yeah.
have about fucking 20
It'd be
members
an
on.
Airbnb. da-da-da-da.
Yeah, well, yeah, I won't be with none of members, unfortunately. Thanks, Natalie. Joking. But yeah, I think I should do it again. Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe change it.
Um,
That was
Do you
basically
want to talk about,
actually.
like, the personal idea with the story thing?
Oh my god, yeah, that's what I want to say. Twinny. So oh my god, my energy is so much weirder than her. Hers is like, yeah, so I got this, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah. So the actual idea came from my nan and granddad, who used to live in the house.
I mean, it's not funny.
No, it's not funny at all. But used to live in the house, and basically when it's my nan's mum and dad, And my nan's little sister Wendy died when she was 10, and I remember me nan saying to me, my nan says, like, when we talk about it, she can't believe me nan and granddad stayed together. And don't get me wrong, me nan and my great nan and granddad were like heavily in love, like they're my luxury and they're the best. But like they were heavily in love, but like, you know, losing a child, especially at the time of like, what's so heartbreaking about that is if she was sick today, she would survive. You know what I mean, type of thing. And I think like that concept of like, how do you navigate
outliving
grieving a child, like grieving a child, like all my films are really sad.
all your films have like a deep message.
Yeah. But yeah, the concept was great, the writing was shite, the filming was shite.
No, the writing was not shite. Don't say that.
The writing was.
Have you gone back and read that
I've seen
script?
it.
I have seen it.
She was there?
On YouTube. I went there.
She was
It's
there.
not
Wasn't
really-
it?
She's
Oh,
watch it.
I'm making
It's right. I can't
It's on
remember.
YouTube.
I can't remember.
It's
the
on
dialogue.
YouTube, Nella Mente.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
remember the
Nadia
dialogue.
Film. And Holly. The writing was good because I remember crying at the I think that was the first time I've ever like read a script of yours.
Yeah, it was shite.
It wasn't.
But I love your enthusiasm.
No, it wasn't shite.
It wasn't
Emily,
shite.
it wasn't shite. Like the
Watched
actual
it, and
script.
it's like I've never watched genuinely one of your films and sat and wasn't bored. Genuinely.
Yeah, you don't get bored. There's always.
Yeah, but that's
You know
just
what?
me.
Some people
I
make
get bored.
no, listen. Some people make films and you're like, what the fuck is this even about?
Yeah.
And you're very much a story first.
Yeah.
I will
yeah,
watch
yeah.
anything as long as it's got like fully well-rounded characters who have motives and fears and like
A life,
something
like you've
about
got to
them.
believe that they're living in this world.
You've
Like
gotta care
that
about
is what
them,
it is.
and
You're creating a
you
world.
can't fault any of your characters.
Oh. Yeah, I would
Yeah?
say so. Yeah,
Back
I would
yourself?
back that. I would back that. But I think like that comes with like a lot of preparation in terms of like character. But I think if I was to do that film now, I think I definitely am narrative first, 100%.
But it's okay to say this is what went wrong in it, but stop hating.
yeah,
Don't say it's shit because nothing that you've ever
To
done
be
is
honest,
shit.
I haven't watched it since.
Well, exactly.
It's not shit.
But it is shit.
But nothing that you've ever done has been shit. You've learned.
I've
Some
learned.
things you could
I
have done
learned a lot
better,
from
you've
that.
learned from it.
And that jump from that to Lingering, because that was like my end-of-year second film, and then that was my end-of-year third film, was huge. I will admit that. It was a huge jump. And then from Lingering to this is even bigger.
Yeah,
So it's the one that they want to wear that like.
Do you want to talk
This
about
one, it's
this film? Like,
just seeing the progress in literal video form. It's insane.
that's it. That's exactly true.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry,
BTS.
I'm interrupting. Sorry, I'm sorry.
You're allowed
I
to
know,
interrupt.
like,
You're our DJ.
I've been writing a song.
But we can talk about that as well. You, in the film process, it's not just the film and the story. You've got music, you've got sound, everything that goes into the editing. Do you want to talk about some people that you may be collaborating with?
Yeah, of course. I love talking about other people. Not. Joking. I'm working with Lewis again, who I worked with last year on Lingering. He's a DOP I've worked with him on. This is my third film with him now. I mean, we already did like a short one.
Yeah.
Sorry, a couple of months ago. But he's great. Fucking hell, he's amazing. But his camera up. He's got like all vintage lenses. He shoots on film. We're shooting on film for this. We're taking some risks for this
It's film like
shooting films like not
Oh.
digital, so it's like, you know, you get a roll and stuff like that. I have to pay for the roll.
is that why it's so expensive?
Yeah, it's so expensive.
What's the difference between a digital and like how does it turn out differently?
So, have you ever seen like, so obviously, you know, digital is like, that would be like you're watching like Love Island or something like that. But like films, like, you know, when they've got like the gates
Oh yeah.
and it like flickers a little bit, like the scene.
Oh okay.
It's like old fashioned,
Yeah.
so like everything used to be on film. You know, if you watch like an old fashioned film.
Yeah.
And with film, you can't see what you're shooting. Obviously, you can through like the eye thing, but you can't see digitally.
Yeah.
You've got to get it developed and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, we
A bit more
obviously,
expensive, takes a bit longer.
yeah, it takes much longer.
Is it
And
hard to
obviously, it's a
edit?
risk. We'll find out. No, this is my first time shooting on film. So yeah, Lewis, unbelievable. Aaron, my bestie. He's just been like my like for today, like my like, and for like a few shoots, like just like my right hand man.
Yeah.
He's a great gaffer. He's an AC. He's a runner.
Hard worker, willing to stay.
he's willing to stay till all hours in the morning.
Yeah.
He's like a filmmaker through and through. There's not a different avenue for him. This is what he's supposed to do, and he's brilliant at it. And vice versa, we help each other. Like I'm doing intimacy coordinating on his and art department. So I'm doing that. I've done art department and doing intimacy coordinating on Sunday, which will be so nice. So like we help each other out. He's the best. Obviously I'm working with Jamie and Megan, 2 actors, great talent. I obviously work with like quite a lot of actors, but in this film it's just Luca, song guy, audio guy.
Oh yeah.
I met him at an event, a networking event.
Oh
So I met
really?
him, and we shared details, and anyone within the industry will know like trying to find audio people is really hard because
It's quite good.
everyone hates it, and you know that's hard work.
Yeah,
And audio is fucking crucial, like absolutely crucial.
That's one of the things that went wrong on Nella to Mente, isn't it?
And lingering, and might go wrong on this one, but I know how to fix now with like ADR and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
you have a
having Luca, who's like a professional, was like, the thing is with Luca as well, he only studies audio, so he doesn't study film, he only studies audio.
Okay, so he's a
So he's like top tier audio. He's only in first year, you know.
Is he? Wow.
Yeah, and he's so talented.
The opportunities he's getting there from that.
Oh my god, he's gonna push it.
By the time he
But
graduates.
it's so real, he's amazing.
But yeah,
Excellent, Luca. Dean has been really good. I would never ever do a film now without a script supervisor because it's so easy to do script supervision. So I want to get Dean involved more in everything I do because script supervisor is really important. It's like literally continuity. Every move they take, Dean's writing it down for each take. So then when I get to the edit, I know what's been a good take, what they're doing in that take. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
you need someone to keep track of stuff.
Alfie helped us yesterday, again great. He was just doing a few bits and bobs. Paddy's not been on the set, but you know he did a lot of help pre-production. Same with Tony. We had a guy called Seb helping with audio today. It was great. Obviously Emily and you two have been like a runner BTS for me, which has been amazing. Collaborating with you guys.
Is there any music for this one?
No. It's just like I might get some free things off YouTube.
Off Spotify.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
go like I'm gonna
ad-free,
just search
royalty-free.
copyright free.
Yeah. I'll make some beats for you.
No, to be honest with you, I have been writing a song before it calls out to be here from Maeve's perspective.
From what? Maeve.
No, joking.
Okay,
Slater,
so I was
Emily,
global.
Olivia Slater has been doing
This later. Okay.
Dee Slater, she's done music for 3 of my films now.
Oh my god.
3?
Oh my god,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
When Nothing Goes Right, Go Left.
Oh.
We did that. Then
What song did you do on that?
Gay song.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why haven't I heard this?
I've watched Go Like
Nothing Goes.
Um,
When Nothing Goes Right, Go Left.
buy me flowers, good time to you for hours.
You know it sounds like obviously it didn't sound like that, but the way you've just sang it sounds like
I'm
it's
not
a girl party.
Have you got it on hand to play on it?
No, we haven't.
Okay.
It was like, it
thanks,
was very
Emily.
much a cringy pop song.
Thanks
It was
a lot,
what the film-
Rachel.
Like, it was what the film needed, it was a cringy little pop song.
You writ to a media.
Yeah.
And then you did. Well, you didn't do Mr. Greedy for.
No, but it fit.
But it
right?
fit.
You got-
him.
yeah.
I'll show you that in a minute if you want.
It's all, I didn't realise how heavily it was like for his characters. Insane.
And then for this,
I'll never be her.
and then be her.
Speaking of music, how does music inform your storytelling and your writing?
Good question.
You music playlist?
I make playlists for like all my films. So actually, I'm gonna try and keep this minimum because I fucking ramble up until 45 minutes. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Right. For this film, I had a completely different idea. Like it was about time and the butterfly effect, and I wrote the script, and I just didn't like. I just wasn't like. I was like, yeah, it's okay. But like, I spoke to my tutor Dan. I didn't show him the script or anything, but I was like, I just feel like I want to make this the most me thing ever. Like I want to make this like something I want to make. Post uni, you know what I mean? So I feel like I wrote a completely different thing, and I was like stumped because that was only like a couple of months ago, and I was like, oh, it's coming up, like I need to like think of something, and I was like, let me like slow down. Like I get a lot of inspiration from listening to a song.
Yeah.
Like even that other idea I got the inspiration from I Just Died in Your Arms tonight. Like I was sitting on the bus and I was like, I just seen this scene where she had blood everywhere holding this.
Yeah.
This
I get all my
inspiration from music.
In real life, yeah.
And then I was like, I also looked at art pieces for this one, so this is all based off an art piece, this whole film. The Lovers by Renee Magritte.
Oh yeah.
And then also Glimpse of Us by Doja.
Doji or Doji?
So he wrote that song because his girlfriend got shot. And then now he's in somewhere else.
Oh.
Look, my story. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you, Glimpse of Us.
Thank you.
Oh wow. Wow, that's deep. What else is that one?
I'll send you the and then like loads of different songs. Like I made a whole playlist. Shoelace on 1975 as an inspiration. Cool About It was another inspiration. Less actually come out after I'd done it.
What's the song though?
What's the song though?
What's
We're
the
gonna have to
song
put
then?
this on after this.
Oh, we need to talk about like
We haven't even.
We'll do a whole. We should do like a whole. Maybe not today. But
Not
we
today,
should
but-
do a whole like you know the way we sit together and like listen to music.
We have this thing
Oh,
where
wow.
because we're all.
We were talking about this last night?
I'm a writer. Well, we're all writers, aren't we? Just in
Oh my
different
God, yeah.
mediums. Like I'm fiction,
Oh my god, yeah.
film, music. So we all love music. So we all, when we have our wine and makeup wipes
Nice.
nights, inspired by lyrics. We put music on
And we all go
each
through
pick a
it.
song and we don't fight.
No, but when we were going through it, he showed us in the kitchen.
We know that, yeah.
Oh, can we-
And we're very, very lyrics heavy, aren't we? Our music.
But like that lyrics.
You want
Look
more
at the
obsessed?
TV.
And then sometimes we pause and go, right. So you see that word, yeah.
Ariana Grande dropped that album.
When
Remember?
you, that was so weird. We actually were speaking about this last night. When you sat me down and went, I don't wanna fuck with your head. And you literally like, no, Connie was like this in my face. You turn up the TV. And I was just sat there like that. And then that was my break.
We haven't even, we said we were going to do that for, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl, So in Love,
Oh, I
but we didn't do
know,
that.
but we
We've
didn't.
been busy.
But I think we should break it down because like
I've listened to it back and forth, so we can't.
I've listened to it every single day since it came out. It's amazing.
Well, yeah, we're very
Unbelievable.
much.
I also feel like Olivia Rodrigo just like gets me.
I honestly,
Les was like an inspiration for Emily. Like I said to Emily, that's what I kind of wanted for the
That's
song.
what I think.
That's what I wanted the
Wow.
song to like feel like.
The piano is an Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
what a power ballad. That's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You've been in other people's films. I remember the other week watching
movie.
that movie.
It made me
watching Last Orders, and we did discuss this the other week. But that's Finn Smith's film. Shout out.
Love you, Finn.
Who is also a fellow PR filmmaker who will be
He's
on
next.
this. He's next.
God, you've been here longer than me, love.
Currently in NYC. But basically, the film is like this family, they're on holiday, and I think the kids growing up, moving away.
Yeah, and my character's moving to Australia.
Oh yeah.
Or Dubai.
Just a normal family. They have a murder.
It's like the last meal on the holiday, and it's like
The last
they
supper.
kind of are aware that like you know people like
Things
the
are gonna
kids are getting
change.
older, they're gonna bring the fellas or the partners
Yeah.
or girlfriends next time, and it's kind of like a realization for the mum of like
the mum's
let's
internal thoughts,
it's-
weirdly.
yeah,
Even though there's like no voiceover or not, but you
You
like
can
you
see
see
it.
it.
it's amazing, and it's one shot. So I feel
One
like
shot,
that
yeah.
adds to the anxiety and like the rushness of
And
like
the
trying to
realness.
keep. She was just trying to keep everyone at the table type of thing, and yeah, I played the role of Macy.
Yeah, and then
That's it.
Your Liv was in it.
My Liv, my
Which
Livy
is
Bear.
Elvis
My Liv
wasn't-
played
Who's an aspiring
Great.
actor?
Great.
She is an actor.
great. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
an aspiring actor. Yeah, she's there.
She is. She's doing
She's
it.
amazing. Yeah. So,
Yes.
do you want me to explain like how that came about? Me being
Yeah,
in
yeah.
it? This is just a dead quick one. So,
Dead quick one.
Liv, we'd kind of had Liv.
Yeah.
It wasn't my film. I don't know how I was saying way, but me and Finn spoke a lot about
Yeah.
like casting because he needed someone younger. And he was like, "Oh, your Liv wants to do acting. Like maybe I should like do it with her." And I was like, "Yeah, you should." So then we went on a search looking for someone who looked like Liv. Like we did. We went through like girls' Instagrams, like actors, actresses, Like, you know, he obviously sent, I think he might have sent out casting, I don't know. And like, you know, everyone in like I remember he had like the pictures of like Tom who played the dad, Tom who played the son, like Kerry who played the mum, and Liv. I think he casted everyone then.
Yeah.
I think he had casted everyone. And we were like going back and forth. And I was just like...
Because, sorry, but the genes in your family run strong.
For real.
He's all look like
and I was just like, what if I was just in it?
What if I
Talking
did
myself.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know, what he said, oh my god, yeah! Why did he be in it? And like, I read it for him, and he was like, yeah, absolutely. Don't get me wrong, my acting in it's fucking shocking.
What you know?
I know, I've done much better since. I don't know
you've
acting.
seen of this video, but you can tell that LK's being self-critical with.
Do you know what I was thinking about this, like, in my head before? I wondered if in a few years I'll watch back and be like, you were so self-critical.
Like, why didn't she shut
like,
the
believe in yourself. I do believe in myself, I do. I'm just like learning the habits of like not being self-critical.
Yeah, I think you're better than you used to.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like you know, it's just bringing them habits of like actually being nice to yourself, because I wouldn't be.
And it's okay to go. I'm the shit.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm the shiz in many ways, but like acting in that is not the best.
Okay, but are you an actor? Are you a trained actor?
No, I'm not a trained actor.
So do you have to be perfect?
No. However, I love acting. I think I'm gonna do some acting classes.
Yeah. Everyone's got to get the foot in the door somewhere.
Yeah, so
but I do think it was amazing, and you carried the importance of the thing is that you carried the emotion and Finn's vision. Yeah. If Finn thought it was shit, he'd tell you. So it was good, and it's good enough to get posted on YouTube. And honestly,
yeah,
I left a great review.
Thank you. I had fun, and I love acting. I've acted in quite a lot of things. I acted in one recently for Joel a few months ago, and it was like I was a counsellor.
Joel's the one on you got.
Yeah, I was a counsellor state mum, and I liked that one. I didn't mind acting in that one.
Yeah.
I think it's like hard because it's yourself. You go and like, ooh, I look like
you
that,
know,
or I'm acting like that. So.
You know in this is England.
Yeah.
A lot of them are non-professional actors. So.
Yeah.
So look how
he found
the
Woody, I think his name was in it. Is his name Woody? Anyway, they found him like off the streets or something.
The lad with the shaved head. Well,
the main guy.
People got to give it. Yeah,
the main skinny guy.
Yeah.
No, not him. Maybe him. One of them. I
Tall?
thought it was like the tall one. It was nice to him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway. Oh, yeah. I know you mean. Was he?
Woody,
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, who knows, maybe someone will find me on the street soon. I'll be acting. I don't get wrong, like I do. I would love to do it more, I would.
Well, you can.
Maybe,
There's nothing restricting you. Just get involved in whatever you can.
I always say to like the lads, like I'd happily do it. Hopefully so.
The thing is, you're just gonna say if you want any help of any sort.
Yeah, of course. Even if you want me to.
You're gonna have to tell me what
I
to do.
am down to do anything on a film.
Yeah.
Anything.
Spider-Man. Oh yeah. So, to be honest with you, I just want to discuss how like you have your like friendship group. Obviously, you've got more than one friendship group, but you
have I? Yeah.
You have. Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Yeah,
She's George Washington. She was all together.
That's what I mean. So I don't really have more than one friendship.
But you make all different friends, and weirdly, like everyone has some creative endeavour that they're on. It's actually wild. Like
I pretty much started this entire family. No one would be anything or anywhere without me. I'm Christiana.
You are
I get 10% of it.
Manager.
Manager.
But like it's weird. We're all brought together by some creative force.
Nice, that isn't it?
But yeah, I just want to like give you your what?
Touch on it.
Yeah, I just want to say how being friends with you has like impacted me, and I'm sure Emily can touch on it. Well, Emily will think she's just
getting jealous.
No, she is.
No, I'm
basically like the positive things that have come from being friends with you.
Okay.
I mean, I always write your letters to us. It's weird having people who will read your work or get you to read theirs and like say like, oh, we can do this, we can do that. Like, I mean, I know we didn't follow through with it, but we were gonna put on a magazine out that was early in our friendship.
I have.
Remember that?
Yes, I have done that for one of my modules in uni.
But you
But
know what I
like,
mean?
I'm not gonna. But yeah, we did. We did.
And
Have I not changed that? I have.
No.
Oh, it's shite. Sorry.
that word's banned.
Sorry.
Don't say shite. About anything that you do. Everything's perfect. Having you to like talk to about like dreams and stuff like that. Like me and you and Emily and like even Finn and like all you're the friends who are my friends now.
Yeah.
It's inspirational and that's what you need. That's what being a part of like a creative community.
It's what makes the world go round.
It's what makes the world go round and people sharing ideas and
The thing is, you can do so many things. And I think if you choose to do a creative job,
you have
it's
to network.
such a risk. Like it's such a risk. So to be surrounded by creatives who uplift you every day and like just like as friends, even without creativity, I think it's like it's the most magical thing and it's my like greatest pleasure.
It is bizarre how like we're all in different
avenues of it as well.
I think like everyone has their own career paths, but there's nothing quite like being in a room full of creatives.
100%.
Yeah.
Even me and Finn are in like the same path,
But you go
but we're different routes. You know?
Yeah. What's in store for you in the next 6 months? You're finishing your
Ooh.
masters. This is your last project, isn't it? You've done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
The next 6 months look like having a lot of ambition. Me and Aaron and a lot of like a few of the lads we're gonna do. We're gonna try. I want to open a film festival. Maybe not in the next 6 months, but I want to be in the the planning stage of a film festival to do like maybe late next year. I want to do some more teaching. I want to do a few films. So I think we're gonna do some in August. The next few months looks like figuring it out in the best way possible. Still going to network events, still going doing things, still being on set with people. In September I'm going on a set, being a first AD in Wales. And I'm just gonna be on film sets, and honest to God, I have never been so excited for the next 6 months considering I'm not in education. I'm so excited. I just have so much faith in my ability and my creativity, even though I've stated myself the whole episode. I believe in myself. I do. I believe in myself, and I've made connections. I believe. I've made connections a lot, and one of the big things I want to do is start like an agency for filmmakers.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like one of the I don't want to work for Disney. Sorry, agency. Yeah, I want to start an agency because you know the way people like actors get agents, musicians get producers, agents. Like let's get some for our filmmakers. You know what I mean? I think that'd be a really good move for me. I want to get a photography. This is not in the next 6 months, so let's just leave it there. But yeah, I've got loads of big dreams, and you bet your ass I'm gonna get them unless I die. But even then, I'll probably be working hard up there as well.
You heard it from Lily-Kate Maloney. I want you to partner the quote.
Oh, I heard you saying this, Emily, you know, and I thought, I've been loving a quote lately.
I always ask, but I don't know what my quote is yet, so I don't know.
I'm gonna say one that I haven't said before.
Literally, this camera is resting on my book of quotes.
I need a book of quotes.
How inconvenient for me.
I've got a poetry, but
you don't have to think too hard. Just
no, because I've got one, and I've been like, oh my God, that's my favourite quote.
Remember when we used to send quotes to each other in that group chat?
Okay, I'm just gonna like.
It was just reserved quotes.
I'm just gonna like lock in a sec.
Right, do you want me to go first?
Yeah,
I'll say whatever comes to my mind.
Are you like saying a quote, or are you just like saying like a quote?
Just a quote or like a bit of inspiration. Doesn't have to be like.
Like, does it have to come from me, or like am I saying a quote?
Whatever you feel.
Okay, go on, you go first.
First, if you don't succeed, try again.
No, come on, you could do that.
You can't do it. Do you want me to read the poem?
Yeah.
That I wrote? Okay, I'll give you the titles and you can say Dear Universe. Do you want me to tell you the titles and you pick which one you want? Okay. A friend of mine, method acting, humans we seek.
That one.
Humans we seek. I'm so glad you said that. Did you read this yesterday?
Yeah, I loved it.
Wherever we are, beings long for a greater level of understanding. Even the most evil beings long to be known in any capacity. You may lock yourself away from the world, from the love you believe you don't deserve. You do. If understanding is not found through connection, being understood is found through the sun shining on your darkest hour. The wind blowing your hair to provide the life still left within you. Connection can be the most deadly form of understanding, as once you are understood, you never want that security to be sacrificed. We are all supposed to be one. We create evil because we seek understanding, we seek love.
That's powerful. I'm kind of a bit speechless as well. I've just been, well,
Thank you.
that's part where it's from
that on the plate.
Lily-Kate Maloney.
But like my quote I always go to is like a Heather Anderson quote.
Go on.
It's like I
quote?
always say it, and it's just like a Heather quote, but like
Oh.
it is so true. Not every day is a good day, but there is good in every day. And I like actually, I think that's my favourite quote.
It's not really a quote, but surround yourself with people who love you, so you don't ever have to seek it out.
Surround yourself with people. Surround yourself with people who love you, so that you learn to love yourself.
Something like that. I don't know what's up with me. I'm just.
Oh my god! Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, what's Instagram?
Directed by Lily-Kate. I used to change by the time this fucking goes up.
Do you have any TikToks that you want to plug on now?
Not as of yet, but
Okay.
my Instagram and TikTok and YouTube will be directed by Lily-Kate. Hopefully by the
And
time
they'll be in the
this is up.
description,
And my vlog for this film will be up, hopefully.
which will also be linked.
Maybe not. That'll probably be up in like.
It'll be
August.
linked when it's up though.
It'll be linked. And Miss Connie Ross, can we all get a round of applause, please? And for one.
Girl, just come
Babe, why did you ruin it?
Sorry, I didn't know you were gonna do
Obviously,
that.
that's what I was gonna do. I don't want
Right,
to
you
do
just
it.
touched your ball.
I don't even want to do it now.
Oh, sure.
just get in.
Girl, just come round tonight. I got wine and makeup wipes. I'll hold you. I'll hold you. We can put the kettle on. Talk about how he's not the one. I told you. But I'm never gonna say I told you so. Never gonna say I told you. Okay, that's a nice way to
Let's stop
end.
that now.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh.
This is gonna
First class filmmaker, by the way.
Bye.